foundation, everyone. We've got a new ability. We've got to restore this nail to help out the board, to stop the astral plane bleeding into the foundation. It's all fascinating. We've got these bizarre cave paintings. It's just got a real alien quality to it. It's fascinating. So I guess I'll just head left first, I guess. I mean, I think I can probably go around the edge here. Seems like there is a path for the platformers and also a path for the people who have the other ability. So I guess we'll go this way first, if possible. Sorry. Oh, cool. So they like properly climbed around here. Yeah, look at the ropes. That's making me want to play Death Stranding. Still can't believe they're making a sequel to that. Don't really know where the game goes from there, but it was a fairly complete story, right? Alright, so this is how we traverse these bits. And ropes. So these bits are a bit different because we'd be able to destroy these. With the other ability, right? Oh man. Cool learning about the history of the oldest house and its origins. Feel like some enemies are about to spawn in. Well, yeah. Those melee attacking enemies were pretty chaotic. Right, so I literally can't get in here without the other ability. Is that what you're telling me? Where there's a will, there's a way. Come on, I can fit through that gap. Are you having a laugh? They are. They're having a bubble. I sense that slotting that battery in is gonna cause enemies to spawn. Love the atmosphere here though, man. The emptiness. It's so challenging to give vast empty spaces such atmosphere. It really nailed that in this entire game. Oh. Okay, didn't cause enemies to spawn. I imagine there will be something. Complete the ritual in the warehouse. Is this a puzzle perhaps and not fighting his? Come on. Please. Oh, we got a control point at least. Warehouse. Imagine how crazy Northmore would have sounded after saying all that. The board has appointed me as the true director and all that. Right, there's going to be enemies. 100%. Look, we've got an enemy destroying pit of spikes. But we can platform all the way up there. Right? Let's have a look around the Little temporary research stations. Okay, one of these has got to be Northmore. Well, no, we have seen pictures of Northmore, actually. So we're only the third or fourth director then, right? History of the oldest house. On the history of the oldest house. The oldest house has revealed much to me during my months in the Foundation, but many questions remain. Primarily, the tree etchings bewilder me. What is their significance? If the house has changed shape over its lifetime, as I've theorized, then was a tree its first form? I sent a team to the Schwartzman building in search of pre-settlement accounts of Manhattan Island. With those I discovered a single relevant line, and there I found a tree not known to me, the devil twisted within its bark. That line, taken with the fact that certain American cultures believed some trees would offer wisdom and guidance, is indeed interesting. However, it's hardly firm evidence, and though I am now bound to the oldest house, I remain a man of science. Of course, there are numerous ancient beliefs regarding trees. Yggdrasil, the tree of knowledge, Yaximiche. Some cultures offer blood sacrifices to trees, while others claimed trees endowed chosen individuals with inhuman powers. Do New York City's many murders act as sacrifice for the oldest house? Does the house have a chosen champion? Is it me? So perhaps Northmore wrote this. Interesting. So the fact that it would present itself as a tree would insinuate that the oldest house itself is just adapting itself to its surroundings to present itself as a building because it's surrounded by buildings, whereas back in more primitive times there are more trees around, so it presents itself as a tree because they're plentiful and it blends in more. We don't need that level 3. Come on. That was a bit weird. Oh, my personal mod's full. It's like you can't increase the capacity of this, which I guess would be very helpful. Pyramidic geometry, on the pyramid and geometry. I've been going through my library, researching pyramids and triangles. If that shape does relate to the board as Northmore says, then perhaps our predecessors in the occult can offer some insight through their geometric knowledge. In esotericism, the triangle is closely associated with the Holy Trinity and other three-part concepts: past, present, future, mind, body, spirit. Interestingly, the term board also implies multiple parts. Upright triangles in Judeo-Christian imagery indicate ascent into the rational or divine realm. Inverted, it signifies a descent into the corporeal or human. Naturally, the ascent is masculine and the fall is feminine. Adam and Eve. That's just a bit of old world patriarchy. It's 1964 now and we're all well past that silliness. Every decade people say that, right? That's 2023. I mean, I can't do that anymore. God, what year is it? Considering the above, what does the inverted triangle tell us about the board? They're clearly not corporeal or human. Perhaps they wish to be, or they once were. The likeliest answer is simply that theological imagery cannot help us define alien entities. But still, the pyramid seems significant. Shapes have power, and clearly, so does the board.
Is this a bureau
Nope.
ID badge? Looks so old. Hope we'll definitely want to see this.
We'll definitely talk to Ems when we get back. It's sharpened. These agents display the para-utilitarian ability to rapidly move short distances. This ability is unique in the fact that it is not associated with any known objects of power. However, we should not discount the possibility that this ability is an object variation. For example, abrupt physical relocation could potentially be a variant of the jukebox's effect. Other explanations of the hiss sharpen's ability currently include momentary time manipulation, brief increase in physical speed, and inhibiting the witness's sense of sight. If we do accept that the hiss sharpen's ability is not connected to a known object of power, then the hiss are either manifesting unique paranatural abilities, or there are objects in the house that we aren't aware of. Either way, the hiss are continuing to develop new strains of corruption that is a cause for concern. Refer to the redacted file for a full report. An astral copy. With the astral plane now physically accessible, a torrent of new information has been collected on the entities known as astral copies. The copies' bodies are composed of dense, stone-like material that is both resilient under controlled circumstances and brittle when struck with significant force. Whether the astral copies possess individual consciousness or are directed by a higher intelligence, such as the board, remains unknown. However, their shared aggression seems to indicate a unified goal. The Retiphaden's encounters with these entities when binding objects of power in the astral plane indicate they serve as live targets for potential para-utilitarians to practice on. Some have been equipped with Bureau weaponry, though it seems unlikely they were armed by our personnel. It is important to note that they appear immune to his corruption. Right, those are the gold things that we fight. Okay, this is stuff from a while ago that I forgot to read over. What are you doing, you fool? Can't get in there just yet.
What we're calling the oldest house. Northmore insists on the name. I'm too tired to ask why. I'm not sleeping well. Her orders. Me and my research team have established a permanent examination lab in the Foundation. I basically live down here now, like the obedient head of research Father raised me to be. I spend my days investigating that odd pillar when Northmore found the handgun. The work was half-hearted at first, I admit. But then I discovered numerous non-Aristotelian energy channels converging at its base. Ley lines, dragon roads, Hylogalinian, call them what you want. But this pillar is the crossroads. I started building something. Equal parts talisman and technology. An array that can impose order on the ley junctions. That's the idea, at least. We'll see when I'm done. I prefer to work away from the pillar. I'm not the only one who feels like that thing has eyes.
Right. Wow. Oh, this is riveting. I guess we need to float down here to fix it. Oh, hey. Sit down, mate. Don't need you floating down here, ruining my day. Alright, so we need to obviously climb up there using platforms. More hiss come down? Oh, man. Yeah, me. It's me. Oh, what? Wow. Okay, that's not good. How dare you come at me like that? Are they floating all over the shop? A projector.
Weird place to leave an ID card, but okay.
Me see these? Crossroads. Okay, so we would have come this way anyway, I guess. But would have hit a dead end. Right, so that's an easy way back, so let's actually climb up now. Look at this pillar. I mean, did they build that? No. I mean, I guess the oldest house formed that for them like it forms everything. So I guess you're kind of meant to draw them onto the spiked pit and then activate it. Right, which way should we go? Let's have a look up here. And then we can use the platforms to get up. I'm glad we took care of those things while we were down here though. I think there's another one though. There's something glowing red anyway. Can I reach that? Yes. Uh-oh. Oh, I see, I see. Oh, this is awesome. Look at that, man. That's so cool. Meteor Hill Summary. AWE number 3. Cool. Per archival mandates 8.a, this document has been edited to meet current administrative standards Certain terminology may be out of date. Event summary. This paradimensional occurrence consisted of 3 sequential sinkholes induced by subterranean implosions revealing foreign material of magmatic qualities. The local chapter of the Youth Science League were participating in an archaeological dig on the hill when the event occurred. Many boys were injured in the resulting collapse, some touched the magma directly. Bureau agents arrived at the scene 7 days after the incident. Samples of the lava-like material were taken. The area was quickly sealed off from the public at our recommendation. Our aim was to ensure all remnants of the material were rendered inoffensive, but the magma descended too deeply into the earth to retrieve. Foul-smelling odours were detected in the area, which were hypothesized being the dissipated elements of vapor trail left at the scene. All acquired material was delivered to Washington for examination in the Bureau's on-site laboratories. Maybe that was a report from before the oldest house was like fully established.
Another ID card. For a cartographer.
I don't think there's any power, so... Not sure how this is going to work. Oh, it is working. No ambush.
It's working. It won't go any higher. I wonder if I can charge it up somehow.
What? Oh man, did I have to... I'm really unsure how... I know I need to send it back up, but... Doesn't this whole thing close if I do that? Okay, I think I need to go all the way back, to be honest. No big deal. Just this big monolithic structure with just a little hole in the side. Awesome. And then I guess we just float down. Thought that was his spawning. Can I somehow get in there? Oh, there was a way in from below, was there? Am I missing something painfully obvious here? Why can't I use this? Because there's clearly some power that's still working. Be like, why doesn't that open all the way? Oh, that's all I had to do, really? Right, let's just see if that allowed us access to this ground floor. Oh, I thought that would turn the power back on for that. Right, sorry. Really was that simple? Yeah, I'm sure that's a Death Stranding noise. But, you know, because I know a lot of game companies use like sound packages that are shared. Like, it's nothing new. Like, I know that I think is it the Blood-Starved Beast or the Cleric Beast or whatever from Bloodborne? Like, that sound effect you hear on the invisible enemy thing is definitely the same sound effect. Like, it's in Stranger Things as well. Like, it's like a generic asset that they've all used. Okay, so on the invention of the power core, after numerous attempts, I finally found a way to intercept and contain the ambient energy of the ley lines in a kind of non-Aristotelian battery I've dubbed the power core. I admit it was difficult capturing an energy I can barely measure, much less interact with. Luckily, it seems that the porous stone of the Foundation's caverns possesses such conductive qualities. Using stone flakes and copper wire, my power cores collect significant power. My early prototypes collected too much, in fact, but I've since reinforced the container. We don't yet know the repercussions of tapping into this power field. As a precaution, these devices should not be taken outside of the house. Ideally, the Bureau should no longer need to rely on typical energy sources. It's my greatest feat of engineering yet. Yeah, you're a genius, mate. Young Ash. I've always had an interest in invention. I like the creativity that it allowed, set within the firm boundaries of logic and physics. Father never approved, calling it a mundane science. With that in mind, I dedicate this invention to Theodore Ash Sr. May he scowl in peace. Okay. Complicated relationship with his father. Okay, I think that one's a dud. This one is not. There's a spare one. Should we take it with us? Tunnel access. I'm liking learning about Ash and his story. Really cool. Don't like the sounds of that.
Entry day plus 51. Northmore has ordered an all-hands search for objects similar to the service weapon. He claims there are more in the house, though I don't see how he's so certain. He's been strange lately, talking about joining greater causes, and frequently mentioning the pyramid. After pressing him, he finally described this pyramid to me. Inverted, black, mathematically perfect. Oddly enough, Adam and the other id have shown me numerous inverted triangles painted on the cave walls. Surely there's a connection, but I don't see it yet. As far as occult symbols go, triangles are by no means rare. Flood, Levi, Kroll, they used that shape like it was going out of fashion. Standing on their base, triangles signify stability and strength. Inverted on their points, they represent conflict and stagnation. Of course, the orientation is just a matter of perspective. Looking at the pyramid from below gives you one, from above another. Northmore says he looks up at the inverted pyramid. I have to wonder, is anyone standing over it, looking down?
Man, this kid, this lad Ash is. I'm loving his story and all the mystery. Yes, because he's from the point of view of discovering all this stuff for the first time. It's fascinating. Wow. He mentioned Adam and id. So obviously id is part of the is like the egotistical part of the subconscious in Freudian psychology. I don't know if it has anything to do with that. He's mentioned Adam already, to do with Adam and Eve. So. Alright. Just look at how that is lit. Wow. Oh god. This DLC is absolutely amazing. I'm loving it. Discovering the origins of the oldest house. The pioneers who discovered it. Northmore's first contact with the board. I still can't build these. Alright, we can upgrade the upgrades. And that's the final level. Yeah, sure, let's try a level 6. Energy recovery speed. Nice. So we've got a infinite version. Oh, look at that. Wow. Let's try and get a few more. Weapon mods too. Headshots. Okay. We use a lot of resources to get that. Ah, sack it. I'm not bothered. Oh, that was a level 5. Are you joking? Didn't even see what it was, like an idiot. Oh, what a plank. Max energy. Evade ammo refund. That sucks. Right, I'm out of sauce, fortunately. Oh yeah, I can always deconstruct them, I guess. Man, you're blocking me off. Fair enough. You know. There are going to be enemies in here. Hello. What? Come at me! Not you, sniper! Yeah, I think I used that correctly at least. Hidden trend. Right, warehouse is that way, so let's have a little look through the room. Oh god. Doesn't look like there's much of anything here, but... Okay, token... that I'm never going to use. Let's be honest. Oh, the eyes. The eyes. A god being worshipped by his many minions. Is the eyes? I don't know. Okay, so, and yeah, with the other weapon, I imagine you could lead them onto this and just destroy it when they were stood on top of it. Off to the warehouse.
That damn gun. Faith. Not sure she's ready.
I'm here, aren't I? I saved the Bureau once, and I'll do it again.
Damn straight. That damn gun. Right, so we're back at the warehouse. Now, should I go over there? Oh. Up there. Haven't we already been up there? Let's just see. We can get back out anyway. Meteor Hill Supplement. AWE number 3 again. Per archival mandates A.A, this document has been edited to meet current administrative standards. Certain terminology may be out of date. Okay, is this like the first document they ever redacted things in? Because a lot of the others haven't had it in, which has been quite refreshing, to be honest. The retrieved material was subjected to Fellstrom's array, configuration 74-B, but the tests were halted as the matter began to physically elude the equipment. Attempts to constrain the element were made, but under further stress it became vaporous. The researchers suffered corrosive injuries prior to their deaths. The child victims at Meteor Hill recounted the material enveloping them in a pleasant manner upon making contact, but when discovered they were redacted and screaming. Bodily changes were perceived immediately. Deformities, loss of pigment in the skin and hair, and mental symptoms surfaced in subsequent examinations. Confusion, heightened aggression. Sounds similar to the mold, right? But it's obviously like magma. But the way it was pleasant to them, similar to how the mold seemed appealing to eat. The Department of Public Knowledge and Diversions gave statements claiming the incident was caused by debris from poorly made Russian satellites, which the public accepted with no complications. The children were sent to the Bureau's recuperation facility and redacted to receive help away from society. I will go back out. I'm not sure we've already been on this side. No. Control point with like a slightly drawn pentagram on it. Interesting, this is like an ancient one. Oh, we knocked over their ancient structures. For shame! For shame. Oh man! Where are you? How dare you? Oh, again? Come on now. We'll get rid of all level 4s now too. Right, we've got another... Who's swimming around over there? Hang on, let's have a look around first. No, it doesn't look like there's anything in here. Is there a hiss in here or something? Just trigger every layer. Foundation etchings. On the 4 etchings, my explorations of the Foundation have resulted in yet another mystery. A fascinating series of etchings on large stone tablets. The tablets themselves are not native to the Foundation, seeing as they're slabs of sedimentary stone quite different from the cave's categorization-defying rock. Their placement and form are also too intentional to be naturally occurring, but who braved this place to carry them in, and for what purpose? I discovered a 5-point macro entanglement between the tablets, with the pillar at its centre. These links seem to extend beyond our level of consciousness, to some astral realm I can't detect. Is Northmore's board somehow tied to all this? The etchings on these tablets are similarly curious. They differ from the cave paintings in style and technique, so are clearly not of the same origin. Are they the visual narration of some event? Or do they indicate intent, a wish, a plan? They only seem to consist of a tree and a pillar, but the sizes of either are inconsistent. What does that signify? I'm missing key pieces of the puzzle, and it's unlikely I'll ever find them. Yeah. Damn it. There's a hiss, like, somewhere up there, I feel. And our suit is still looking immaculate, Jesse. Right, so whatever that emanation is, it's probably going to show up quite soon. Just listen to how eerie and quiet it is. What are you doing? Feels like we're going to get ambushed. Right, that's what it was. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, what? Must be a hole. Sweet. Didn't really think that was going to work. To the upper warehouse then. No loading screen. We're destroying lots of hiss nodes. I imagine this might damage the elevator though. Here it is. The warehouse. Didn't mean for it to start swinging like that, but maybe it was intended. It does kind of look like there's a door-like shape here, right? Look, can you guys see that outline? Look, 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 look. Ow! Don't know what I blew up. Invisible walls. Hidden walls, even. How are they full again? Full of nonsense. Right, all level 4s are going. Don't care what they do. They're all going. Right, if that is a control point, probably do us good to activate it first. Nice. I don't think we've got anything worth just one, have we? Oh. Sure. I'm just going to spend all my money now. Launch health recovery. Health recovery on launches. Not bad. That's awesome. Is that all that was in here? No, can't quite ascend. Okay. Gonna be a big fight in here, doesn't look like.
Another etching, like the one I used to get in here.
No, Mr. Invisible. Oh, bugger off. Ah! You work for me now. Oh, great. Good job, topless. I didn't kill it. That did. Let me complete my ritual. Locks, ancient, reason, abalone.
Is this the lock/key the board told me about?
Abalone. What do you want me to do with it? Destroy it? Looks like a planet. What do you want me to do? My lord! Oh, you want me to fix it? Well done, seasoned. Only 3 keys, tethers remain. Our nail is
Doing my job.
rebuilding, loosening. Like a planet. What the hell? This is so cool.
First one down. Director Faden's got this covered.
Wow, that was amazing. My monitor just cut out again. Don't know why it keeps doing that. Take the plunge. Oh, right, okay, back here. Alright, I guess that is that. Amazing. Right, we can go this way and head back to the crossroads, right? So we'll do that. Gotta say, man, this DLC is top tier. I'm loving all the mystery, the origins, the cool alien feel to all of it. Oh wait, can we not get out? Yeah, we can. Come on, don't be a snipe. Fine. I imagine coming up the other side has a reward for it. Right, we'll go and spend our ability points now that we've got them. Well, I could have saved up for the triple object thing, but... Oh, you're taking the mick! No hammers! Come here, on this pit of spikes! Here. Eat your friends. Look. Yeah, I'm over here, you idiot. Alright. Taking care of business. Oh, 5. So close. Now let's spread the love a bit here. Get ground slam. A siege duration might be nice. Shield is, yeah, a bit. It's always been a bit meh. It's always been like a last resort. 30% health. I'm gonna buff C's a bit just because why not? And Alright, ground slam it is. Alright, can't afford these. Excellent. Alright guys, we'll head over to the other side, I guess, explore all of these hidden paths. We're going to have to backtrack, obviously, go back through the cave bleed. But we'll head over to the other side of the crossroads first, I think. So, actually, I'm going to fast travel there right now. And yeah, but man, this DLC is really awesome. It's just got the lore and the history of all this. What are you doing? Marshall! What the hell are you doing here, man? Oh, is Emily here? What? I did not expect this. That looks like...
Hey!
Emily, how did she get down here?
Yeah. How strange. Okay, maybe patching it up made it safer for them. Right, anyway, we'll talk to her in the next video because we're bang on the hour mark, so we can look forward to that. Wow, this DLC is awesome. I'm just enjoying learning the history so much. Anyway, we'll pick it up from here next time. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave me a thumbs up if you did. Just remember, everyone, never trust an on-crate. I'll see you next time.